This is GTV, where things get dark, man. In our last episode, Dr. Light had been working on some upgrades for Rock, making him stronger than ever. His colleague, Dr. Cossack, offered a creation of his own, Beat. Neither of these could be fully tested as the mysterious robot Proto Man kidnapped the good doctor and sent the city into chaos. Mega Man has been successful thus far, leading him to a space shuttle that orbits the Earth. And now, Proto Man's trap continues. The shuttle approaches the space station and begins to dock. The robot master, Starman, who has seized the station, watches on, pleased. All the way up here, miles above Earth, you would think he'd be safe from Mega Man. Much to his surprise, our heroes pop out of one of the containers. Your plans end here, says Mega Man. Robots should only be used for peace, and you must be stopped. Starman launches the cannons and runs away. Mega Man chases after the robot master. Bounders and Metals jump out to attack. It's never enough. How many of these things have been made? Another plate is discovered, this time with the letter M on it. It's also a sign that Dr. Light was here at some point before. Mega Man jumps up, but also hits the ceiling spikes. Ouch! What happened? Oh yeah, there's no gravity in outer space. Up ahead is a giant one-eyed robot, Dachone, moving fast and firing lasers. Like many robots, the eye is the weak spot. A Super Mega Buster Blast shatters the glass eye, disabling the Dachone. Now on the outside of the space station, missiles lay in wait to take out Mega Man. It all leads to the Robot Master's chamber. Starman tells Mega Man, the Star Crush will be your end. This powerful weapon serves as a protective shield, which can then be used as a projectile. The stars strike our hero down with the first shot. Mega Man tries the gyro attack. It's worked so well before. Nothing! The Star Crush comes flying forward. Those stars have to hurt. Down but not out, Mega Man switches to the water wave. The weapon works, washing out Starman and his barrier. Another water wave sends the Robot Master out to sea. Mega Man walks over to collect the IC chip when Starman speaks. Surprisingly, he's still alive. If you are looking for Dr. Light, he is no longer here, Starman says. Proto Man took him back to his fortress, where Light has been brainwashed, used as a slave, to conquer the world. Where? Says Mega Man. Where is it? Where is Proto Man's fortress? Starman does not respond. He is gone. At Dr. Cossack's lab, there's an incoming message from Mega Man. Ah, I was worried about you, the doctor says. Our hero tells Dr. Cossack about everything that has happened, defeating Starman and the other robot masters, Proto Man's fortress, and collecting all 8 plates. That's great to hear, Dr. Cossack says. Now we can upgrade Beat. Kalinka is distressed at the news. She had always been trusting of Proto Man ever since he rescued her from Dr. Wily. The Cossack family must now grapple with the reality that the one who saved them not that long ago has now turned to evil and must be stopped. Mega Man is still on the line. I've located Proto Man's fortress and will head there now. Over, he says. Dr. Cossack sends Beat out to find Mega Man and join the fight. Rush and Mega Man leave the space station and head back to Earth, using the coordinates left behind in Starman's computer system. All they have to do is follow the directions and safely land. On the edge of the space station stands Proto Man, watching his rival disappear into the atmosphere. You do that, Mega Man, he says, and next it will be my turn. Rush and Mega Man have reached Proto Man's fortress safely. The outside of the building looks like a giant pair of Proto Man's trademark eye shades. How vain of him. Outside the gates, more soldiers of the robot army than ever before are on the offensive. Sumatrans, Gravitons, Lyrics, they're all here! With Rush as the pilot, Mega Man is able to focus his aim and take out each one of these robots that stand in the way. The duo have entered the compound. Beyond the main entrance is a vast room filled with a spike-covered floor and no way to cross it. Of course there's Rush, but the trip would take more jet energy than he can hold. Just then, a rumbling sound. Stone platforms push out from the walls, then retreat back into their holes, only to reappear again. It looks like there's some kind of pattern. Mega Man studies the movement and timing of these platforms. Jumping in the right order, he's able to make it across and up a ladder to the next area. On the next level, a giant tank stands in the way, the Darkman 1. This robot is very powerful looking, though rather slow thanks to his design. Mega Man jumps over top Darkman 1 and attacks with the water wave from behind, before the robot tank has time to turn around. The strategy works. Things aren't safe just yet as more robots charge forth, led by several Metal K1000s. There are just too many. But help is on the way. Beat. The robotic bird swoops down and dive attacks everything in sight, clearing the way. Mega Man now stands face to face with another powerful robot, Darkman 2. Similar in design to the last one, except Darkman 2 has legs. He also has an energy shield that protects him from all firepower. None of Mega Man's weapons will work. Darkman 2 is effectively invincible. Beat flies in for the assist again, smashing his steel beak on the glass dome that contains Darkman 2's brain. The damage removes the energy shield. Mega Man blasts away. "Thanks, Beat. We couldn't win without you," he says. "What about me?" asks Rush. "Of course you too," Mega Man replies. "We're a team." On the roof of the fortress, Apache Joes are waiting with cannons loaded. The team expects this, so Mega Man launches the Super Arrow, an item he found in the space station. Jumping on the arrow allows him to quickly get away while activating the star barrier that offers a shield, keeping everyone safe from gunfire. After clearing the wall, a wide chasm keeps the next area off limits. The Rush Jet powers up again and takes off. On the other side, Darkman 3. Powerful sonic rings fire out from his stomach, but that isn't his main weapon. He also has the powerful Gatling gun arm, the first round of which blasts Mega Man and pushes him up against the wall, depleting nearly all of his energy. All Beat and Rush can do is watch from afar. "Use the E-Can," Beat says. Our hero fills up. Darkman 3 fires with both weapons at once. Mega Man dashes out of the way, switches to the gyro attack, and lets it fly. The gyro slices the ring dispenser. Darkman 3 is now at half power. "It looks like you have the same weak spot as those other guys," Mega Man says. One more throw goes right to the head, destroying the third version of Darkman. Moving onward, a giant stone column blocks the way. Mega Man blasts the pillar, but it activates a trap. The ceiling, covered in spikes, starts to descend. The only escape is a doorway, far off in the corner. A quick slide provides an escape, one that was a very close call. In the center of the chamber stands Proto Man. The two robots finally meet face to face. "I've been waiting for you," Proto Man says. "Now we can see who is the strongest robot of them all." Proto Man? There are two of you? Don't be fooled. There can be only one, says a Proto Man. He then blasts the other Proto Man straight away. The shot removes the disguise. Just like he said, there is, after all, only one Proto Man. The imposter is really Darkman 4. The robot attacks. Mega Man scurries out of the way and charges up the Super Mega Buster. The effort is useless. The energy barrier is bigger than ever. Nothing can get through. Darkman releases the energy. Mega Man takes a massive hit. I can't let Proto Man down. I have to clear his name, and I have to rescue Dr. Light, Mega Man thinks to himself. Darkman 4 releases another energy wave. With his final ounce of strength, Mega Man jumps over the wave and attacks from behind. With no protection, Darkman 4 falls easily. The smoke clears, and then the lights go out. Dr. Wily? It's you? I'm shocked, says Mega Man. Wily says, yes, of course it's me, and I have Dr. Light. You'll never be able to rescue him. The Wily UFO flies away. Rush, it's jet time, Mega Man says. The team blasts off without haste, chasing after the Wily UFO, which leads to Wily's compound. Mega Man hits the ground running, keeping an eye out for traps and dangers that lie ahead. The robot army does their best to stop our hero, but with the help of Rush and Beat, the team can make it through. The Super Mega Buster, Slide, and Super Arrow play their roles as well. The efforts take their toll. Is there no end to this fortress? Then, up from the ground comes Wily's newest creation, the Big Bet. The head of the giant robot launches attack drones that land all around Mega Man's feet. He fires the Mega Buster. When the shot makes contact, the middle layer of the Big Bet propels outward. The spikes are spinning. Our hero jumps up and fires again. Another layer comes barreling forward, this time making contact. Firepower must be what activates those things, Mega Man says. One more shot sets up a platform. Mega Man jumps and fires the Crystal Eye. A direct hit. The Big Bet is now scrap. With nowhere else to go, Mega Man dives into the water. At the bottom, there is an E-can and an M-can. There are also more metals, complete with snorkels. The fortress seems to be powered by these turbines, the power of which pulls Mega Man forward. One wrong jump will suck him in. Rush offers a ride to the end. Coming out of the water, Beat takes the charge, clearing the air above for safe passage. That's teamwork. A ladder looks like the only way out. At the top, another new robot, circling Q9, is there to stop Mega Man. What's great about the Super Mega Buster is that Mega Man can walk around carrying a charge with a full reserve, so he can blast before this robot has a chance to attack. However, circling Q9 is unfazed. The robot says, "That didn't hurt. That didn't even itch. None of your toys will do anything to me." The boss warms up his weapon. The light is so intense, it's blinding. The blast sends everything flying off to a corner. Mega Man gives it his all, firing every weapon in his arsenal. Nothing works. Nothing. Q9 charges Mega Man, pushing him to the floor. The robot then opens some kind of side panel that sucks up all the smoke to speed up the battle. Mega Man takes note, as it is rather strange that a robot would have such a feature. Another charge incoming. Our hero slides underneath and takes a risk with one more attack, throwing gyros into the open panel. It works. One more gyro into the other side takes out circling Q9. The chamber leads to an elevator where the final battle awaits.
Rockman X5 好評発売中。
The elevator takes Mega Man to a familiar sight, a large room with 8 doors. Dr. Wily has rebuilt his robot masters, and now it's time to fight again. Wily watches on from afar. "Go on and fight, Mega Man," he says. "You might be able to get through these robot masters again, but it's all for naught, for I will have the final victory. My secret weapon will ensure that." Mega Man engages in battle with Wave Man first. The robot master starts out with a water wave. Mega Man jumps up high and lands with a charge kick. Then our hero moves on to Gravity Man, defeating him with the Crystal Eye, quite handily. After that, Starman is taken down with the water wave. And then the rest. Crystal Man with the gyro attack, Stone Man with the napalm bomb, Gyro Man with the gravity hold, Charge Man with the power stone, Napalm Man with the Crystal Eye. They've all been defeated. All that's left is the final doorway that leads to Dr. Wily. The elevator goes down to the bottom of Wily's fortress. It's dark and silent. Wily's secret weapon is revealed. The Wily Press. The machine is huge. Mega Man is in disbelief over the size of this thing. With the flip of a switch, the Wily Press slams down. There's no safe zone to run to. Mega Man is crushed underneath. The press lifts up. "Still alive?" says Wily. "Time for one more." The press slams down again. Only this time, Wily doesn't lift it back up. The machine starts shaking and smoke appears from underneath. It's Mega Man fighting back with the napalm bomb. The explosion is enough to create a space for Mega Man to escape. He attacks with the Power Stone, only to find it doesn't work. Wily scoffs at the effort. Mega Man avoids being crushed again with the Slide. Switching to the Crystal Eye, he attacks again, only to learn that it too is useless. The Gyro attack? Ditto. The Wily Press slams down yet again. Our hero escapes by only an inch. Running out of options, Mega Man tries the Super Mega Buster. Could it be that Wily has invented a truly invincible machine? There is no escape. Spikes block the only way out. The Wily Press comes down another time. Mega Man gets hit. Drained of almost all energy, Mega Man apologizes to his friends. He could not save the world from Dr. Wily. He can hear their voices calling out to him, reminding him of his duty, his mission. Dr. Light urges him to never give up, never let Wily win. Use the Super Mega Buster. I gave it to you for a reason, for this battle. Mega Man stands up and charges the Super Mega Buster. Wily moves in to smash Mega Man once more, but he misses. Our hero blasts the cockpit. The glass shatters. Wily rises up again while Mega Man stands motionless. Out of energy? He's not moving, says Wily. The press comes down again. Mega Man jumps out of the way and now face to face with Wily destroys the secret weapon. As always, Wily manages an escape. Mega Man says, "Not this time." As the escape capsule takes off, Mega Man fires upward in the hope of bringing the pod down. Wily laughs. "You may have destroyed the Wily Press," he says, "but I have more where that came from." Mega Man chases after the evil mad scientist, reaching the innermost chamber of the fortress. There is no escape. It's fight or die. In the darkness, the light from the rebuilt Wily machine fills the room. Bigger and stronger than ever, the giant fire-breathing skull is the biggest, strongest, and final obstacle standing in the way of saving Dr. Light and restoring peace. Mega Man fires the Super Mega Buster. The shot incurs no damage. The Wily machine starts to move, nearly running right over our hero. He slides out of the way and braces for an attack. Giant round bouncy bullets are fired from the skull's mouth. None make contact. The mouth of the skull begins to suck in all the air. Mega Man can barely stand from the forceful winds, which pull him closer to the machine. Missiles fire out with very little room for escape. It's all too much. Trying to dodge one projectile sends our hero into the path of another. The Wily machine charges forward and revs the vacuums again. The pause between these attacks is the only time Mega Man has to change weapons. But wait! Oh no! Out of energy! I only have a few super arrows left, and that's it. Mega Man runs away as fast as possible to avoid getting run over by the Wily machine. Missiles fire. The only way to survive is to fire the super arrow and hop on for a quick getaway. One of the arrows gets stuck in the machine, causing a minor explosion. What? The super arrows can cause damage? Says Mega Man. Then let's do it. Mega Man unloads his entire supply of super arrows on the Wily machine. The giant skull cracks, smokes, and blows up. Before the machine breaks down completely, the escape pod fires. Wily's going to get away again! In the darkness, Wily's voice can be heard mocking Mega Man. "You'll never defeat what you can't see," says Wily. "Come on, Beat!" The robot bird does his best, flying around the room in the dark, searching for the Wily capsule. Eventually, Beat strikes the capsule, showing Mega Man exactly where to fire. One fully charged Super Mega Buster shot puts down the ambitions of the evil Dr. Wily for the 5th time. Dr. Light is free and reunited with Mega Man. "Thank you for saving me, Rock," the good doctor says. "Now let's get Wily out of here and make sure he finally faces justice." Dr. Wily begs for forgiveness. Please, Mega Man, don't send me to prison. I'll do anything. I repent. I will be a good scientist from now on. Please, Mega Man, please. Uh-oh. I set a self-destruct sequence for the compound, in case I was defeated. This whole place is gonna blow any minute. We have to escape, says Dr. Light. Why would you make your compound self-destruct, Wily? The ceiling is gonna collapse. Mega Man yells out, no! Our hero grabs part of the ceiling as it crumbles and collapses. You have to leave. Get out now! Wily's eyes light up with excitement. A chance to escape? Wily bolts for the door. The entire compound begins to explode. Mega Man and Dr. Light escape just in time. From the outside, the two watch as Wily's fortress burns to the ground. Well, we stopped Wily, but he got away again, Mega Man says. Yes, but now thanks to you, we will have peace once again, says Dr. Light. You know, Mega Man continues, I swear I heard Proto Man's whistle as we came outside. I think he escaped. I hope he did. He really wasn't a bad robot after all. No, he isn't, adds Dr. Light. Though we can't control him, I would say he has noble intentions.